surprised everyone. Raiders chose a failure in the first round and only realized now. The player has become practically invisible within the squad and starts this season under enormous pressure. The fact is that he is below average, and this will harm the Raiders. If you want to receive daily information about the Raiders, subscribe to our channel. During the 2023 NFL Draft, the Raiders decided to swing for the fences rather than take a chance on a safer prospect. They passed on Jalen Carter and Christian Gonzalez for Tyree Wilson, banking on his potential as a pass rusher. It wasn't a surprise that Wilson had a rough rookie season, especially when you consider he missed nearly the entire offseason recovering from a foot injury. But entering year 2, there's a lot of pressure on him to start performing like a top 10 pick. In a recent article by Sam Monson of Pro Football Focus, he ranked the top 10 players under the most pressure to succeed during the 2024 season. That list included Wilson, who had a subpar rookie season. Here's what Monson had to say about the Texas Tech sophomore pass rusher. Wilson was so anonymous within games that the tendency is to assume he didn't appear much, but he played 493 total snaps, rushed the passer 308 times, and scored just 24 total pressures. He posted just a 50.4 PFF pass rushing grade and won just 6.4% of his pass rush snaps. Either way, this was an extremely poor freshman season for a player who was always more of an athletic project than some other pass rushers in the draft. Wilson now needs to take a big step forward in the offseason to avoid going down as another first-round bust for the Raiders. By all accounts, Wilson has gotten himself into fantastic shape and appears ready to play more snaps as a defensive tackle. That's great news for the Raiders, especially with Malcolm Koonce's development on the wing. If Wilson can become an impact player for Las Vegas this season, they could have one of the best defensive lines in the league. And if he starts living up to his status as a top 10 pick, the Raiders should have a dominant defense for the first time in nearly 4 decades.